Yes, guys, welcome back to the podcast. And today I am joined again by a special guest.
Yes, guys, Tommy here. I'm sorry I haven't been active recently. I've been moving into uni. I've had to leave the channel to Kier, but luckily he's been keeping it alive. I hope to be featuring a little bit more now I'm settled in uni. But yeah, let's get into these international predictions.
And if you didn't know already, we are going to be talking through the international fixtures we got this week. So they are qualifiers, and I'm going to start with Belgium versus France. So for me, I think it's going to be 2-1 France. I think Mbappe is going to be devastating, coming off the shoulder against an ageing Belgium defence. I think Mbappe is just going to come off the shoulder, slot one through Courtois and make it a goal up to France.
France, Belgium, absolute mouth-watering game this. I've gone for 2-1 Belgium. I think Belgium are stronger at the moment. They're producing better players, better results, and then France, they're probably still on a bit of a downer from the Euros. So yeah, I've gone 2-1 Belgium.
Then moving on to Latvia versus the Netherlands. So I do think it's going to be 4-1 to the Netherlands for this game for me, because I just think that they've got too much quality for Latvia. I'm sure a lot of you would agree on that point. But yeah, I just think they've got too much quality to lose that game, and I think if Depay plays, he's going to score 2 or 3.
Is Latvia, Netherlands. I mean, it should be an easy win for Netherlands. I've gone for 4-0. Yeah, I don't really know much about Latvia. They're just a normal team that all the big teams beat. So yeah, it should be an easy win for Netherlands. No, not much more to say about that really.
Then moving on to Turkey versus Norway. Now this is an interesting game because, as Tommy's mentioned, I do think that Turkey were seen as a lot better than they were going to be in the Euros. Obviously they flopped pretty hard. But yeah, I think Erling Haaland, Odegaard, a few other players as well in that team are going to really cause problems for this Turkish side. So I think 2-1 Norway. I think Turkey will grab a goal. They've got some good attacking players, Canaloglu, and players like that. So yeah, I think for me, Norway just still have too much talent in the attacking third to not get a win against Turkey.
Next game, Turkey-Norway. I've gone for Turkey 0, Norway 2. I think Norway are looking really good at the moment. The likes of Haaland is just banging the goals in for them at the moment. He can just carry Norway. I think they'll qualify as well. Yeah, Turkey just. Everyone thought they were going to be a surprise package in the Euros. They were just a complete flop, and I think they'll just flop in this game as well.
Now moving on to Cyprus versus Croatia. So I'm going to go 2-0 Croatia. I think Cyprus is going to defend for the majority of the game. I think Croatia aren't as good, well, anywhere near the level they were when they got in the final against France, the World Cup. But I still think, again, they've got enough talent. Modric, Rebic, all players like that, just be comfortable against Cyprus. But yeah, I'll go for a 2-0 win for Croatia.
Cyprus, Croatia, again, a pretty easy game for Croatia, I think. So I've gone for 3-0. Could be more, could be 4 or 5. But again, yeah, Croatia they'll walk that game, I think.
Now moving on to Germany versus Romania. I do think Germany have some very good young players coming through. Musiala, Havertz, yeah, and they've just got multiple good attacking options again, and they'll be really strong in 2-3 years' time. But I think for me it'll be 5-1 Germany. I think convincing win, and I don't think Romania have really got a chance.
Romania, I've gone for 4-1 Germany. Again, should be an easy win for them. Romania, they have a decent team. They have that. Well, it's not decent. It's a bit of a bang average team, to be honest. The only guy of note is that guy who plays for Rangers, Hadji or something. That Georgie Hadji's son. That's the only guy I know from Romania. But yeah, he can't beat Germany on his own, can he?
Then moving on to the Czech Republic versus Wales again, should be another good game. Two good teams. Obviously Wales with Gareth Bale, who's back at Real Madrid. Czech Republic, really good team. Souček, Kufal, multiple solid players in that team, and they work really well together. So because of that, I'm actually going to go with a 2-1 Czech Republic win. I think they've got a good defence that will be able to blunt Gareth Bale and their attacking threats for Wales.
Next, Czech Republic against Wales. I've gone for 2-2 in that. Wales, they've been turning on the style recently. They've been getting some decent results. Czech Republic, they're a decent team as well. So it could be a good game, that. So yeah, I have gone for 2-2, but it also could go either way. Like, Wales again have a decent squad. Gareth Bale playing well for them at the moment, and yeah, could go either way. So I've gone for 2-2, but yeah.
Moving on to Azerbaijan versus the Republic of Ireland. So I've gone 2-1 Republic of Ireland. I think they might go 1-0 down because they're away from home. With a not so talented team, in my opinion. But again, I think they'll still be alright. They've got the goals in them to win this game and the talent. So I think, yeah, a narrow 2-1 win for the Republic of Ireland, but I think they'll be alright.
Azerbaijan against the Republic of Ireland. Obviously, the Republic of Ireland have been very unlucky in recent times, not getting into the World Cup or Euros. But I do think they can pick up a vital win against Azerbaijan. I have gone for 1-0. It could be more than that, but Azerbaijan can cause upsets, as they've beaten Scotland in the past. They've drawn to Scotland. They can cause an upset, so you never know.
Now moving on to Switzerland versus Northern Ireland. So I think this will be a tight game. Switzerland, good solid team. Very good defence actually. They've got Jan Sommer in goal, who's excellent in the Euros just gone. They've also got Akanji. They've got, who's a striker called, forgotten his name, but they've got him, who's more than capable of scoring goals. The one, I believe, is at Benfica. But yeah, I think it'll be a 1-0 Switzerland win, narrow win, but I think it'll be quite a tight game now.
Next, I've gone for Switzerland 1, Northern Ireland 1. I think it'll be a very close game, as Northern Ireland are a bit of a surprise package every now and then. They can cause an upset. I mean, Switzerland isn't really a team you can cause an upset against. They're just a bang average team, really. So I've gone for 1-1. I think it'll be a very even game. So yeah.
Now on to Scotland versus Israel. I'm going to go with 3-1 Scotland, just because they have played Israel a couple of times before. They have had a couple of difficult games, but I think the Scotland team's improved. I think they're better than they were last time they played them, and I think John McGinn might grab a goal. Lyndon Dykes plays very well for the national team. They've got a few good options. Che Adams, if he's fit. So yeah, I think 3-1 Scotland.
Next game is Scotland-Israel. I feel like these teams play each other like every year. Is that just me? But I've gone for 1-0 Scotland. I can just see it now. Packed stadium. They'll get a last-minute winner like Lyndon Dykes or someone. John McGinn, last-minute winner. It'll go mental. That's what always happens. They always scrape it against these sort of teams. But yeah, I've gone for 1-0. Again, Israel could cause an upset. They have done in the past. So yeah.
Now on to the final game, England versus Andorra. England are away from home, so that'll make things a little bit more difficult. But I think England again, the depth in that team is possibly the best in the world at the minute. So I think Gareth will rotate, and I think it'll be a comfortable 3-0 win for England.
Andorra against England. I think we all know the answer to this. I think it should be an easy win for England. I'm going for 4-0. Hopefully Gareth will play some of the people he's brought into the squad, such as like the new people, I should say, such as Tammy Abraham, Watkins, Tamori. Hopefully they'll get some minutes. It's a good game to get some experience in and hopefully bag a goal or two.
Right guys, that was all the games we will be doing today. Thank you very much for watching again, and we hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time. And also, just before I leave, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content.